Today's show is looking so good, and let me tell you why. First up, she's the girl we all want to live next door to. From Tyler Perry's Love Thy Neighbor, Kendra C Johnson is here! So excited. Plus, we're taking your old CDs and getting crafty so that you don't have to eject them from your lives.
Yes.
Right? And later, we've got a legit dream analyzer coming by to explain all those crazy fantasies we have every night. I need to know.
Yes, me too.
What does it all mean? Girls, what's up? Talk to me.
Y'all, I had a date last night. Ooh,
Shut up.
Another one?
Tell us. I want to hear everything. Glowing.
Wait a minute, hold on. Not Miss Satisfied and Single.
I didn't say I don't date. I've never said that. I said I don't want to get married. But this date, I had some wine, some candles.
Hold up.
I had a little negligee.
What? For a date?
Oh, you liked him?
I really liked him a lot. It was my DVR.
Hold on a second.
You know, it was just some time to spend for me. You know how we're always out and about, we're going.
Yes,
we don't
that's
have
true.
time to catch up on shows. There's some really good shows out there.
Yes, there are.
And my favorite show is Scandal right now.
I love
it.
Scandal.
Okay, well, Adam and I actually watch shows together.
You
It's
like the same shows?
Yes, we
Yes,
love.
God.
We love Game of Thrones. Like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
our show.
Yeah.
And we watch shows just like to wind down at night. We'll have a glass of wine, and then after we watch the show, then we have a little fun, and then we go to bed.
Oh,
Guys,
wait.
Don't jump over it. Don't jump over the fun.
No, see, Game of Thrones, I think, is a very sexy.
Wait a minute.
loving
You
show.
mean like dun fun?
Yes.
Really?
Every night? Not every night, but it's really nice for us as a couple. But you guys, have you guys ever heard of DVR cheating?
What's that?
No.
Okay, all right. So it's when you guys watch a show as a couple, and you watch, the show consecutively together. Well, Adam was working longer than I was at the time, and I really love Game of Thrones. So I got really into one of the episodes, and then I wanted to, keep on watching it while he was at work.
Oh, no.
And he was, well, I learned that the hard way. But he was like, Tamara, whatever you do, don't watch the shows ahead of me, without me. And I was like, okay. But it was really, really, really good.
Was it worth it, or did you feel crappy afterwards?
No, I didn't feel crappy afterwards. Because it was really, really good. However, when I thought I was a good actress, right? So when we would watch it together, I'd be like, oh my gosh, he died. Oh my gosh. Adam, did you see that? Did you see that? After the third show that I started doing that, he was like, have you seen this before?
Yes, you were overplaying.
I'm like, yeah. I was like, what are you talking about?
Well,
He
you
was
heard
like,
it first, America.
What?
Tamara cheated on Adam. Well, you know what? Over the holiday, I checked out the Sister box set.
Are you
No,
serious?
you did not,
I
Lonnie.
was cracking up. I
funny
forgot
show.
how funny you and your sister were on
why,
the
thank
Sister.
you, Lonnie.
I think they need to put y'all on Hulu. That's what they need to do.
Yes.
Shout out to Hulu. Put them on. Sister.
Well,
It's real
thank
funny.
you, Lonnie.
Very funny.
Thank
Time for
you.
me. Can you just say, go home, Roger?
Adrian.
Just one time. Just
But you
for me.
need the other one. You need Tia with me. It doesn't sound
I
right.
can play T. I'm an actress, too.
That works. Tamar and
Oh, you want to
Tamara.
do it? Okay.
Tamar
you wanna
and Tamara sound like twins.
Go home, Roger.
Yay! Oh, that just
That's
made
it,
my
good?
life.
Gotta get the
That
job.
just made my life.
You still have the crinkle of your nose.
The same
just
way I
expression.
do
You
it.
look just,
Yes.
You have not aged. Seriously.
No,
I was
Well,
like,
thank you,
look,
guys.
Twitches,
Thank
honey.
you. Very twitches. I love it. Okay, you guys, this is crazy. This is one thing that I've realized once I got married.
What's that?
Couples actually start fighting over the most weirdest, odd things. What are some of the weird things that you guys fight over? I know for me, I never thought this would ever happen, but we fight over the dishwasher.
What you mean?
Yeah.
I'm a horrible dishwasher loader. Stuff
Okay.
is all over the place. I can never close it. The dishes never get cleaned the way they're supposed to. And Adam can't stand that. It turns into a little argument. He's like, just let me do it. I'll do it. Yeah, he will take out the dishes in the dishwasher and reload it.
And
That
does
would
that make
annoy
you
me.
upset?
No,
It doesn't?
no, because the dishes really do get clean better when he
That's
does
why
it.
I don't like the last live-in, which was last year, Tamar, that I had, right?
Won't he do it?
We would always argue over cleaning up. That was the biggest thing.
Like,
and
what
the
you
dishwasher.
mean?
It's a certain way that one person wants to clean up versus like what she says, what her husband wants to do. So it's things like that. And then it's like, you know, like, what are we gonna eat? What type of
Yeah,
food?
that's hard.
I mean, that's why I say marriage is for some people, like y'all. But
So, Tamara, do you ever get as angry as Jeannie and not sleep in the same bed as your man?
Yes, I do.
What you
However,
mean?
how it happens. However, I don't end up staying in the other bed. I really actually feel guilty in the middle of the night, and I'm like, I don't like the way that feels because in the morning, I want us to still be lovey-dovey.
Yes.
So what I do
go
is
to bed angry?
well, come on.
No.
No, but this is the best part. What about when
you guys? It's human. Sometimes, sometimes
You
it
can't
just
go to-
happens.
yes.
Sometimes you're just so upset. You don't want to be by them. You don't want to touch them.
What he got to do for you to be
Yeah,
that
but Tamara,
mad?
you've never had
You
that.
guys, it's so petty what happened. It's so petty.
What?
It actually was the fact that Aiden was sleeping in our bed, and Adam and Aiden were actually cuddling, and I was left alone.
And you
on,
was jealous.
on the
I get
side,
that, huh?
and I was jealous. I was like, "What is this? What is this?" And I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna go in the other room. No one cares about me." So I went into the other room. I went into the other bed, and actually, you know what was really cute? Aiden realized that I went into the other bed.
He ran after you.
Yes, he walked up, and I saw this little glowing pacifier in my face, and then Adam's like, "See, this is so stupid. Just get in the bed."
You know what happened?
What happened?
Adam told Aiden, if you go in there, I'm going to give you a cookie. So go in there and tell your mama.
But to answer your question, we never end up in separate beds.
Yeah.
We always end up in the same bed.
Yeah,
Because I think
I
that's
Welcome back. This time of year, I get the urge to purge.
Yes.
So the house can get so crowded with stuff we don't use anymore, like CDs. You know, who needs them these days? Because, you end up downloading everything. All my old CDs have all scratches on them. They're all messed up anyway. So before you toss them, we've got some crafty ways to put them back in rotation. Yep, you heard me. We're here to tell you, don't disc the disc. All right, Tamara, you're
Okay.
up.
All right. First up, I'm going to turn this boring old vase into something that sparkles.
Yes.
And here's how to make a CD flower vase. You're going to start by breaking up some old CDs into small pieces like this. But remember, anytime you're breaking up CDs, you have to protect your eyes from the little pieces that could, fly off. And also, throw on some gardening gloves like these to make sure you don't cut up your hands.
You got a lot of protection going on there.
Yeah.
We don't, so I'm going to let Lonnie protect me.
Now, okay, I'm gonna break up some CDs like this. Oof, it's actually harder than it, I got it, than it looks, okay, got it. Okay,
Oh, my eyes.
then grab an old plain vase like this and glue your pieces to it. Like this. I like a glue gun. I just feel powerful when I hold a glue gun. So when you're done, it's gonna look something like this.
That is beautiful.
Isn't that pretty? I can see this in your apartment.
Yeah, because
You
I love
haven't-
everything mirrored.
Yeah, this would make such a gorgeous centerpiece.
It really,
I
really
love
would.
it. It's very, very pretty.
I love that.
There you
Good
go.
job.
Thank you.
That is really pretty. Now, this next craft will help you set the mood right for a romantic night at home. I'm going to show you how to make a CD candle holder. So first, you're going to take one of your old CDs. You're going to wipe it off with a damp cloth like this. Soak in a little bit of water, wipe it down like this. Make sure that there's no lint on it. Then make sure that you dry it off really well with a dry cloth like this. Next part is fun. This is when you get to decorate your CD. Now, I'm doing rhinestones on mine because I like sparkly stuff. I'm all about the bling bling.
I like it.
All right, so I'm gonna just glue gun these. I like the glue gun too. So you just add those like that. You get another yellow one. And then you're actually gonna let this dry overnight. And when you're done, you're gonna place a tea light candle in the middle of it like this. And it's actually gonna come out looking like this.
Pretty.
That's
oh.
This could work for the DVDs you've already watched.
Exactly. All right.
I like it.
How romantical.
Well, the one thing I hate is a home with bare walls. And so I'm going to show you how to make some CD wall art to liven up the space. First, we're going to decorate our CDs. I'm going to leave some of the CDs with just the mirrored backs like this, so some of them, you know, can be shiny. And then I'm going to cover some of the CDs with fabric, whatever fabric you want. You take your glue gun and you glue from the back to stick them on, and it should come out like this in little circles.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's cute.
Like that. Make sure none of the excess material is showing, so glue it or just cut it off. Now, after you have a couple of CDs covered in fabric, start gluing the fabric ones to the mirrored ones in whatever design, you know, you feel like your heart's desire, whatever you're thinking
that looks
about.
cute.
Yeah, you know, make a groovy little design there. So when you're done gluing the CDs together in your own unique style, this is how it should turn out.
Oh, that's dope.
That's cute. Our next guest is a fabulous femme who has fans lined around the block thanks to her sassy smile and unapologetic style. Today, she's moving on in, and we couldn't be happier. From Tyler Perry's Love Thy Neighbor, it's Kendra C Johnson. And spin the heel, okay?
Yes,
and whatever
yes.
question it lands on, you have to answer.
Ready?
Yes.
Begin.
I acted a fool in front of...
I need to know.
Pick a person, girl.
Uh-oh, here we go.
She looks like she has a good story.
I know.
A few.
Do tell.
Okay, great. So, happened was, young girl,
Okay.
and she said she could put her fist in her mouth, her whole fist in her mouth, right?
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, so you think because you're a little girl, you can put your fist in your mouth? And because I'm a big girl, my fist won't fit in my mouth. Oh, my fist will fit in my mouth. So I put my fist in my mouth. Forgot I had a ring on.
Oh, no.
My tooth got caught on my ring. I thought I was gonna die because I couldn't breathe because the opening was blocked. So I'm rolling on the floor. One of my coworkers said, Kendra,
Yeah.
if you just open your hand,
Yeah.
open the fist.
Yeah, it'll come out.
It'll-
Well, Kendra, you were in Fat Girls.
Yes.
And I also worked with you on Strong Medicine.
Yes,
That was so much fun.
It
I had
was.
so much fun playing a doctor. What made you want to pursue acting?
Oh, look at us.
Here we
I remember when I came to that set and you made me feel like we were girlfriends
Aw.
from school and you were so excited I was there and you used to tell me all your stories about Adam because you guys were just
Yes, we
dating
had just
then.
started dating.
What?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, we still hear them, kids.
All time. All day, every day. Here.
Well, I enjoyed them, Tamara.
Well, thank you. Thank you very
love
much.
that.
You're
Good to
welcome.
see you.
But anywho, so the other question after that was acting, yes. So I told you before I moved to LA, I lived in North Carolina. I hadn't spoken it out loud, my desire to do it, right? I hadn't spoken it out loud. So I go into my boss's office and I said, Sporty, I was thinking about moving to Los Angeles without missing a beat. He said, when you leaving? I said, right. Okay. And he looked at me and he said, why not and why not now?
Wow.
Wow.
2 months later, I was in LA.
That is so awesome. Now, you're a spokesperson for the nonprofit Image Initiative, and you've been really open about talking about, you know, the struggles of being a plus-size actress in Hollywood. Share that with us a little bit.
You know, it's all about perspective, your perspective, right? Well, my perspective about me is amazing. So when I would read character breakdowns for shows, it would say, like, sexy vixen, you know, I'm like, yes, that is me. Sexy
Right.
and vixen, you know?
Right.
And then you would go and say, well, how come I can't get an audition for... But then I learned that sexy vixen was only code for under a size 6.
What's the plus size code? Healthy.
Oh, yes. We're looking for
Sassy.
Yes. Sassy, healthy, and not curvy
Sporty.
because curvy. I think curvy. Yeah.
Right.
They say curvy is a 6 is curvy.
Right.
What?
Yes, that's what
Yeah.
curvy still doesn't mean us.
Really?
Exactly. But that wasn't the case for Love Thy Neighbor. And I just really, it was such a blessing, and I really appreciate the fact that Mr. Perry felt like I wasn't the best plus-size actress for the role. He felt like I was the best actress for the role.
Got it.
That is awesome.
Love it, love it,
That
love
is
it.
awesome.
So you played the role of Linda on Tyler Perry's Love Thy Neighbor.
Yes.
Tell me how you relate to her.
Oh, I love her. Linda is a hot mess. I have hot mess in me.
Okay.
We all do, girl.
I'm right. She's a single mother to a son in his 20s. I have a 19-year-old daughter.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, you better work.
So Kendra, we all know we're supposed to love thy neighbor, but sometimes thy neighbors make you want to put up a for sale sign.
Oh, yeah, oh.
So
yeah.
we made up a game of bad neighbor retaliation. We've got the Bylones versus the Johnsons in a battle for the ages. We're gonna see who can throw the most garbage in their neighbor's can when we play Love Thy Neighbor. So A, Tay, and Tam Tam will be the Bylones, and Kendra, Lonnie, and I will be the Johnsons.
We got this.
Now to my mama.
Get ready for it.
Break.
We got
Go.
Johnson! Okay. We've got 60 seconds on the clock, and we'll go on the sound of the bell. Ladies, get ready to get butt whooped. Let's do this.
Right.
Go. Okay.
I'm getting it. Come on.
Don't get too close to the fence now. I think we got it. Okay.
Y'all some lousy, horrible neighbors.
Okay, great.
Okay, Jeannie, count the bags of trash.
Gladly.
When y'all been.
Come on.
We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's us. 9. 9.
All right, so let's do this. Okay, 1, 2,
That's it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Come on.
That's it. That's it.
It's not equal.
It's equal, you guys.
It's
no way it's high.
Yeah, the
Case
Johnsons.
of a tie, the guest wins. Waking up from a dream you don't understand can be a nightmare, but there's so much you want to know about it, but no one to give you answers.
Right.
Well, that stops today.
Good.
Here to help explain what these Z's are telling us, please welcome dream expert and author of It's All in Your Dreams, Kelly Sullivan Walden.
Thank
So
you.
excited to have you.
I'm so excited to be with you all.
I
I
am
love the
so-
show.
Thank
I love what you guys
you.
are doing. It's a dream come true.
Oh,
Oh,
happy for you guys.
well, you know what? We want to start with that. Where do dreams come from?
Dreams are an extension of who we are. There's who we are by day, and there's who we are by night. It's the same person, except that who we are at night when we're dreaming is amplified times 100 sometimes. It's our emotional self. It's the part of us that's symbolic. It's the part of us that thinks outside the box. So it's a real brilliant aspect of ourself that most people just kind of go, it was just a dream. But if we're smart, we pay attention to those dreams, and they can really benefit our waking lives tremendously.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
When talking to people, what's the most common dream you hear about?
I hear a lot of chasing dreams, mostly because those are so vivid and it's hard to forget those dreams. But I also hear a lot of dreams about going back to school, and either you forgot that there's a test or you forgot to wear clothes. Dreams about going back to your childhood home, dreams like that.
How do dreams affect your decision making? Like if you're thinking about careers or other ideas you're debating?
So Shonda Rhimes, you all know her.
Yes,
The brilliant
love her.
person behind Scandal and Grey's Anatomy and so many other things. I read an article, it's what got me to watch Scandal, because I heard that she paid attention to her dreams and allowed her dreams to inform so much of the writing on Scandal and Grey's Anatomy as well. So that's one way, that's part of her success strategy. And James Cameron, did you all see Avatar?
Yes.
So the whole place of Pandora, that all came directly out of his dream.
Wow.
So he didn't have to make any of that up. It was all there, all in his dream journal.
Right. What about when you dream about like a celebrity? You know, hypothetically, like if I'm dreaming about Idris Elba.
Oh, okay. Describe who this person represents.
He's a wonderful chocolate drop of an actor.
So, whatever you say about this person is you. You're a wonderful chocolate drop of an actor.
Well, I mean, I have a strange dream, and it's always hard for me to remember my dream.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How can I keep track of what I'm dreaming?
This is my little formula. The moment you know you're starting to wake up in the morning, remember me saying this to you. Don't move a muscle.
Okay.
Until you replay 3 times the dream that you were just having. Then you can get up and then write it down. You have to write it down immediately because within 3 to 5 minutes, the dream is gone.
Really?
Well, I have a dream that I'm going up a cliff, Kelly, and I get up to the cliff and then I stop. I don't go over.
Okay. So to me, if it was my dream, I would think that a cliff is about living on the edge. And you are someone who is living on the edge. And sometimes living on the edge can be a little scary because you never know what's going to happen next. So instead of calling it a nightmare, it would be a venting dream. And a venting dream means that your subconscious mind is helping you to get rid of the fears that don't serve you.
Oh, wow.
That's a
That's
good one.
I like that.
Wow, I like that.
Okay.
I got the chills on that one.
I actually have reoccurring dreams, and they're kind of tragic. Like a tidal wave. A tidal wave comes, and I'm with my family, and we're all just like running, and we're, you know, I'm trying to save them and save myself.
One way of looking at dreams is to look at the strategy. Your dreams are showing you a big reflection of who you are. So in your dream, tidal waves are usually about what's emotional, what's feminine, and it's overwhelming. So often those big overwhelming feelings, we don't want to feel them. We want to keep everything nice and tidy so that we can show up and be fabulous all the time. But in reality, we have, you know, your river runs
Maybe
deep.
I'm always trying to be the hero. I take on those emotions, and I become overwhelmed emotionally.
She's good.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Wow.
you so much.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
About all our dreams.
Okay, so I have a weird one. So basically, I had this dream about an ex-boyfriend who I don't even think about. We're not even friends. It was like long time ago ex-boyfriend. Didn't even really mean much to me. Dreamt about him. We were just hanging out in my dream. I wake up. This is 10 years ago. He emails me. And it's just a, hey, I saw you on your show. It looks like you're doing great. What's that?
Well, one thing that happens in our dreams is that we get so connected. And often when we dream about an ex, it could be, and it's not always the case, but it could be because there was something unresolved. Usually there's a reason that person is an ex because there's some reason that it just didn't work. So the fact that he called you, what a wonderful confirmation that you two, there's still love. I mean, there's a belief that with anybody that you've been in relationship with, only the love is real, the real, and everything else is an illusion. So maybe connecting you with the love and not the drama.
I don't think I'm going to email him back.
He's going to watch the show anyway, and he's going to call you.
No, don't do it. Stop showing up in my dreams.
Leave her alone.
Pick
your own
Thank
dream.
you for sharing that, though. That's crazy.
Well, Kelly, this has been great, but would you mind doing a couple of interpretations for some of the people in our audience?
I would love to.
Yeah? All right, with Jeannie and Tamara, you guys head on out there. See what they're talking about.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Scenes.
Let's do this. Dreams.
Go all the way.
That's right, Jeannie. You just head on over there. So, Jeannie, who out there has a question for Kelly?
Okay, who has a question? Oh my gosh. Yes. How about you? Yes. Come on, though. All right. Hi. What's your name?
My name's Shantane.
Shantane. Okay, tell us your dream.
So I keep having this weird dream that it's my wedding day and I'm at the set of The Real. However, I do love this show, but I don't want to get married here.
Right.
And I can't see my
wow.
groom's face.
And we
What's
don't want to
that
pay
all
for a
about?
dream like that.
Well, I would say that it's a reality check on who you're marrying and why. Sometimes we want to marry somebody for all the external reasons, and the dream's not showing you the person's face. So it might be a message to get connected to the essence of the person and drop what's not real so that you can reveal who they really are.
Ooh.
Okay. Does that help you out?
Yeah.
You're going to think about that.
All right, Tamara, who's next?
So who wants to hear an interpretation of a dream? Hi. What's your name? Where are you from?
Brian, Houston.
Houston, Texas. Okay.
Yes.
All right. What's your question?
Okay, so my dream, this is so embarrassing. I've been having a dream about this guy I absolutely do not like, never dated, but the dream is, I want to know, why do I keep having a dream that I'm having sex with him?
Okay, this is fun. So sex is a metaphor for joining with an aspect that that person represents. So it might be that your subconscious mind is saying, embrace this part of yourself that you don't like very much. Usually we run from the parts of ourselves we don't like. Your dream may be telling you to embrace the parts of yourself that you don't like so you can be a more healthy, balanced version of yourself.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you.